just got a trial here of the Volusion cart, so I'm just kind of looking it over, kind of seeing stuff, what's up with it. So here's I guess a guide. I'm going to be your guide, I guess, on this show. I kind of show you how it works. I'm just in here playing around. I'm going to first start with the inventory tag and kind of show you how products are put in. So first, to get started, you click Add Product, and then you just put your product name, code, whatever code that you guys use for your 160Q balloons. Price $4.90. I don't know what the weight was, so I just put half a pound. Pasted this in. You can add categories here, create new categories, and all that kind of stuff. Add images to it just by clicking Add Image, and you upload. There's YouTube video management, probably so you can have YouTube videos on that page. You can just add that. And there's even more advanced stuff below, but that's basically all I have to do to add a product. But being that you're copying and pasting, it might take a while, so that's how that goes. Yeah, so it's pretty basic, pretty easy, and once you're done, I already saved this. It will look something like, you'd hit live preview, which I've already done, and this is the front end of the store, and this would be where people would find the product. So it's kind of set up like this, and this is what I was talking about, social media, where you have people who are, maybe they like this, they could like it on Facebook, Google+, Pinterest, Twitter, even email a friend, say, hey, this is pretty sweet, you need to check it out. So the social media aspect of e-commerce is just getting awesome. And another thing that's really cool about this cart, if you have larger images, you can click to view larger images, and it does the light box, so it darkens the outside so you can see a larger image. So if you had larger images, you could do that, if you guys want to spend the time to do that. But customers here, they just hit Add Cart, and they can go through the whole thing here and hit checkout and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be, they can do it all here, become a returning customer, new customer. You could probably do sometimes they have these where you can process checkout without being a customer or whatever. Coupon codes if you want to do that. So it's pretty neat. I'm gonna show you some more of the admin stuff though. Okay, orders. You can do phone orders. So if somebody calls over the phone, you just click phone orders, and then you can do it. It's like, say somebody's having a problem online. They're already working through. They have a shopping cart, but they stopped, and for some reason they stopped. They give you a call. You can find the cart name, and all that kind of stuff. Pull it through there. I believe that's what that is, anyways. Yeah. So then there's also down here, you can just take orders over the phone. It gives you options: gift wrap, product code, product name, is it taxable, free shipping, yes or no, weight, and actually I believe, okay, no, I'm thinking out loud again. And you put, all your information here. I'm not for sure what these ones stand for here, but warehouse, and then the price, quantity, and then you go down the list here, and then you can add more products to this, I'm sure. You put your billing address, shipping address, apply taxes and shipping, credit card, all that kind of stuff. You process it right here on the back end, place order. So that's how that works. Take orders over the phone, and I think you could set this up so that you can process orders or have it process automatically, which I don't see the point of really processing orders unless there's a reason for you guys. You guys don't do recurring billing. I don't know if you have returns or anything like that. Use the Magic stuff, people don't allow returns. Point of sale, which you said you don't really do much of that. Abandoned cart, so somebody leaves the cart. I didn't really go down that much, but that's something we can look at in the future. Yeah, customer reviews is something awesome that will help you sell more stuff. This is one thing we're talking about, importing, exporting. You can import and export customers. So if we can get that from your old program that you have that you're running with all your customers in there, you can actually pick customers, import to customers, create overwrite because you don't have any, and there's a certain way you got to set it up, but we can go through that and figure that one out, and then hit import, and that's how that works. So that sounds like that solves that problem. And products you could import if you had all your products in an Excel. So that'd be another option, is to have somebody just putting products in Excel. I don't know if that's any easier than coming in and putting in products or whatnot. And vendors, looks like you can set up vendors in here. I haven't looked in that too much. This is really nice stuff right here. Coupons and discounts. You can have coupons and drive people to your store. A newsletter. Affiliates is a nice little option where you can have people like myself. I'm an affiliate of different appliance parts places, and then I built websites, and I'm doing some other affiliate marketing stuff too. But basically, people drive traffic to your site. You just pay them a small commission if it's feasible, and they can help drive traffic to your site. And it's basically, they don't get paid unless you get paid, so it's kind of a win-win situation as long as your profit margin's there to do it. So that's a nice little additive. Back in my day, when I had my our portable sound system we're selling, that wasn't really a big thing back then. Then you have templates that you can pick from. There are free ones, and then there's ones that you have to pay for. And the paid ones, and for some reason the browser I'm using causes this to flash, but anyways, there's different price brackets. You can pick free ones. I would go with something white or something pretty plain and put a logo up there, and then just go for it. But that's just my opinion. So okay, so there's designs. We can you can site content and stuff. You can change pages up and all that. This is all basically CMS, content management system, so you don't have to know HTML to put content on your website. It's nice. WooCommerce is similar. I could show you that sometime, maybe, if you're interested. But it just sounds like with what you have going on and stuff, the support you might need in the future, it might be good for you to go with a cart that you have to pay. You have a monthly bill. And here's reporting. You can kind of see affiliate stats if you choose to have affiliates doing stuff for you. You can check that out. Reporting. You can see what kind of, how many sales they're making and stuff, and reports. This will show you orders and group by year, yada yada yada. So yeah, just regular reporting stuff. And shipping. This is really sweet. You can list which countries you want to ship to. So Canada is a pain to ship to. I don't know if you ship to Canada, but yeah, they have the fees and stuff that they tack on, so that's no fun. But you'll put your address to your warehouse in here, so it's where it ships from, and then you pick which ones you're going to allow to have FedEx, UPS, USPS. You want to do DHL, you can, and you can test the shipping rate, so it does this automatically for you. And say do not tax shipping, enable free shipping if you wanted to. Yeah, so this is all stuff that you can set up and just kind of run with. All pretty nice features here. One thing I did find out is that your payment gateway, your monthly fee does not include the payment gateway, so you're going to still have to have a payment gateway. And for me, you can use authorized.net, you can use whatever you want to, whatever works for you, but I use PayPal, and you can use PayPal Payment Flow or PayPal Pro. They keep changing the name on me, but whichever, you can have it work behind the website, so people never know that you're actually using PayPal unless they select that, hey, yeah, I want to go through PayPal. And you just be going just like this. You're just going through the shopping cart, have no clue PayPal's doing any of the behind the scenes stuff. And I believe I paid like $40 a month or something for the gateway, and then also gave us a place online where we could take orders. But you already have that taking order capability in the admin here. As long as Volusion is a good company. I haven't used them personally, but I've been checking them out in BigCommerce lately because there's just different people who are needing shopping cart solutions, so it's stuff that I've checked out. But as long as these guys are a good company and they don't have any downtime or crashes and things like that, then I just from what I see, they look like a good company. But I would just suggest checking out the reviews for yourself and kind of seeing what people are saying. Because when I was looking at reviews a while back, both BigCommerce and Volusion, some people were saying bad things, but some people were raving about them. And you have that with just about anything, so it's just kind of give or take. But yeah, so this is the back end. That's how it works. This is where you'd set up your gateway. So it's just the API, and you get that from I believe you said you're using authorized.net or whatever. So yeah, so that's how that works. So it's pretty, from what you told me over the phone, it looks like this might be something to work for you. It's up to you. We can kind of look at the different prices they have. So the phone orders, you have to at least be on the $65 a month plan, and you can have 2,500 products. 5 gigs data transfer probably is fine. You get phone support. If you have issues, you can give them a call. So the other one though has some extra eBay integration. You can throw some of your stuff on eBay, expand your business like never before by selling to over 100 million. So anyways, you can process it to put it on eBay, I guess. So I don't know, maybe if you need that you could use it. Otherwise, this one looks like it might be what you need. But so you'd have to tack on your monthly fees. So if you don't get a template, you kind of, you get a free template, use their service, you're talking $65 a month plus your gateway fees, and then transaction fees, the 3% or 2%, whatever you're paying currently, unless you go with PayPal. You have to be different. So, alright, I'm rambling again, so that means I'm done talking. So if you have any questions about Volusion, let me know. I'm also opened up a free trial on BigCommerce to kind of look it through. But yeah, it looks like a pretty cool cart. Yeah, I like it. So as long as they do what they say they can do, then it'd be a good cart if it's worth your you paying $65 a month or whatever. I don't know where you're going to need to be at in your monthly billing, but I do believe whatever you do with your website will help you get more traffic, as it'll be much more search engine friendly than what you currently have, and all that kind of stuff. I was checking out some of your ranking here, people linking to you. It's pretty interesting. But alright, there you go. 15 minutes and 9 seconds. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks, bye.